Hey guys, people in the future, just so you know, this is a live video, not a vlog and not a build video or a paint video. It's meant to watch live and catch live, but if you're here after the fact, welcome. I'm just washing the dishes, which is my Q&A type of thing that I do every so often. So, I see people are showing up now. Look, Ashley's in the back right now. And we bought this ironing board over 5 years ago, and she's just now opening it for the first time because we've never ironed clothes before, but we have all our clothes still packed in boxes because we haven't built the closet yet. And so my dress shirt that I'm going to wear for a wedding tomorrow is so wrinkly, so I'm going to iron it. Okay, I'm going to adjust. I forgot, let's see, I gotta see how much battery I have left. I have a decent amount. I'm going to turn off the Bluetooth so that I don't use unnecessary power. Okay, so I'm just doing some dishes. I'm gonna try to talk loud because I always mention that I don't talk loud enough. So I'm gonna try to keep it 100. Oh guys, while this water is warming up, I want to show you guys my freaking bathroom because it's amazingly sick. Don't worry about it. Alright, oh, check this out. Okay, so we have that light there. That's just for at night, so you don't like blind yourself if you use the bathroom at night, or you just want not a lot of light. And then this is the other one. We got the pots. We can turn those down to a different temperature, but check out this mirror. We got it from IKEA. If you follow my Instagram, then you saw it. I can't really tilt this down too much because this thing is not a real thing. Check it out. This is how I'm holding you guys up with this roll. I send your prints and stuff in these. But check this out. That's the vanity. Looks dope. Sink. Ashley's best friend gave her that for her birthday. That plant there, orchid. Got the cool faucet. We had to get a kitchen faucet because the bathroom style faucets are too low, and since we have this vessel sink, it just wouldn't have worked. And then the shower, which with the doors looks pretty good, I would say. We just have to do the trim and the door, and then this little closet in here now. What I'm waiting for is I have to build the doors first, but I don't have a shop, so I'm too lazy to do it out in the open. I'd rather do it in the shop because it'll just be a lot easier and stuff. So let me get this back up here. I didn't get any of your comments, by the way, so if you ask questions, I didn't get them yet. That's warm. Someone here just said they love the desk as a vanity. Yeah, so that was something that I had thought of, and then I Googled it to see if it's been done before, just so I could get some inspiration on how to do it maybe properly or whatever. And we saw a few, but none like this one. So I didn't exactly get any help with like knowing what we should do to make sure it all works out good. But it's pretty intuitive. It did work out. Intuitive is not the right word. It worked out, anyways. So not bad at all. I think it looks really good. Some people actually think it looks stupid, but those people probably just lack imagination, lack style. They probably wear sweatpants as church clothes, you know what I mean? Put Dawn on the grocery list, LOL. Word. Word. I'm getting messages from some of you guys picked up this cup or mug. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, we also, so earlier if you were on when I first said that Ashley's using the ironing board, she also just now opened the ironing thing, and it still has like the tag on that covers the plug-in thing. As for your style, you have quite an eye. Hi from Seattle. Is that a birdhouse above you? People always ask that. That is a cookie jar. My mom got that for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Christmas.
for Christmas one year. Yeah, it's really cool. The reason why it's there is just because it has no space. We're gonna take all these cupboards and they're kind of not the best. They're all like damaged from years of use and they're pretty cheap. So I'm hoping when Gramps comes back on his summer vacation, whenever that is, we'll have time to make all new cabinets, and we'll do that for tops and bottom, and then that's when we'll finish the kitchen basically. Hopefully next summer, but that all depends on how much we get done with everything else. So we'll see. Oh. I just thought of something. You know how this window comes out a little bit?
Yeah.
It's because of the tile, and then you put the trim on top of the tile. That makes more sense now. Glad to see you home again. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio. Where's the painting video? I didn't make it yet. I filmed it, of course, because I'm home now. But the painting video will come out maybe tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. I'm not sure exactly. Something like that, I think. You're always doing dishes. Well, we eat almost every day, so we have dishes almost every day. Holy crap, enough already. Said, I just saw the new totes on your Teespring. I'll be getting a few of those. She sent $25. Thank you so much. Enough already sent me $25 again.
That's so nice.
I know. Her, how do you know it's a girl?
Oh, well, I'm for me.
Wait, she said she worked at the airport, right?
Yeah, she did.
I'm assuming it's a girl as well. People thought that they were probably Keanu Reeves because she's so nice. So, yeah. But, enough already works at the airport. Wait, should I have said that? Too late. Have not seen a finished Arizona pic, or was it finished? I'm not sure what that. Are you talking about the painting? You wouldn't have seen it because I didn't upload it yet. I will upload it in a couple days. Or I will probably put it on Instagram when the video is ready. Hello, Gabby. Just doing these dishes here. If anyone has any questions, you can ask them. Melissa W says, smash that thumbs up, y'all. And where are you on the list of turtles? Well, there's like 20 of you left, and I believe in the emails we said that I don't have the same material to do all of them. I've ran out. I can make 2 more, so that'll be number 4 and 5. And then I'll have to start making them out of something else, and then perhaps people won't like them as much, and the list will dwindle down. I only have so much of the shell pieces. That's the problem, is the shell pieces, because I only picked so many of those when I got them, because I didn't know what I was actually going to use them for back when I grabbed them. So I only grabbed like 6 of them or whatever, and now I don't have any left. Have you visited Elk Island National Park? Yep, I have. A couple times. Probably only 2 times. We had a, so for anyone else who doesn't know what Elk Island is, I'm not sure why they call it that, because it's like mostly buffalo, or bison, I guess you would say. And it's like a small national park, kind of close to Edmonton, sort of. Probably about an hour away or so. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been there a couple times. comments disappeared here. Best way to get your question answered fast is super chat. Well, you didn't say anything with money, and I still read your comment. Not necessary to do that. It's just if someone is going to super chat, which by the way, don't feel obligated and don't do that if you don't want to. It doesn't bother me at all. I read the questions that I see, but if you're going to send money, I feel like I should probably read it. Did you have to leave all those paints behind when you left Arizona? That would make me sad because paints are so expensive and I never have enough of them. Yeah, I had to leave them behind. I gave them to my niece. They're not that expensive. They're a cheap paint. They were like $25 or something for all of those colors. Something like that. If I could have, maybe I could have taken them, but I was worried that the airport people, the customs people, no, whatever, the airport people, I was worried that they would just toss them in the garbage. They took my water that wasn't even opened. They're like, oh, oversized water. And I was like, oh, right. Having lots of water is dangerous. I could drown the pilots. And they were like, step over here.
Everybody knows why that they take them away.
And then I waited for a long time, and then my plane was delayed, and then I had to run to my connection, and I was imagining, you know, those movies where they'll have like a whole bunch of luggage and they'll be like comically stressed, if that's the right terminology, running through the airport like, move it or lose it, pal. I was thinking about doing that as a joke. I only had one bag, but I was thinking about pretending to be super worried about it and like running through the airport. But luckily I made it in time, made my flight on the smallest plane I've ever been on, except for the one that I took skydiving. It was really small. I sat beside a guy who thought the what do you call it, the air steward guy, the waiter on the plane guy, what's he called? He was doing like, you know, like the exits are here and over there and put on your seatbelt and the air mask thing. During that safety thing, he was doing it like in a funny way, and the guy sitting beside me was, I don't know, he had a super good sense of humor. He thought it was way funnier than anyone else on the plane. It was pretty funny, but this guy thought it was extra funny. He's laughing.
They ask to go to the firefighter.
Oh yeah, the first thing they say, we get on the plane, everyone's sitting down. Since we were already late, like we got on the plane late, and then so we started taking off, or not taking off, but like taxiing, is that what they call it? Almost immediately. And then, but right before they close the door, he like gets on the phone thing and he's like, he was like, what did he say? He's like, is there a fireman? No, is there a firefighter on board? And everyone was talking, and then everyone just stopped talking. And he's like, firefighter? No? Okay. And then that was it. Closed the door, and then we left. I was like, what a weird thing to just ask. So like, because he seemed desperate to get a hold of a fireman, and then no one said anything, and then he just was cool with it. Hey, greetings everyone. Cindy L, I know, but I like to donate. Sent $15. Oh, she's saying I know, as in I'm probably gonna say, don't feel obligated. You guys, if you want to support me in a way where you'll get something out of it, you should check out my Teespring. Check out those suds. I got some good stuff on there. I don't know how good it is. Or you can get a piece of art, which maybe after I'm done the dishes, I'll show you. Oh, I didn't make anything today, but I made something yesterday. Today I didn't have time because I went and got a print. And what else did I do? I went and got my skylight for the closet, and like I went and ordered it. And what else did I do? I can't remember what else I did, but yeah. Oh, I went and saw one of my friends. I went to borrow his nailer for the coop. I got the siding for it yesterday. Yeah. Anahid Hill says Teespring. Yeah, Teespring. There'll be links to it probably under this video. I believe they're under most of the videos. And it's just basically the merch, I guess you could call it. You can get this mug there, washed by Josh, but better than this one. This one was like a prototype. And there's some shirts, stuff like that. Hello from Phoenix. I was just there. Hi, Joshua. Awkward pause has a whole bunch of hands. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, is that waving? Is Hank still there? Yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right there. Is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
Nice.
It's just really wrinkly, so I probably should just put it.
Do you do dishes when you're in trouble with your wife? I don't really get in trouble with my wife because we're adults, and that's weird. That is one of the weirdest things. When people are like, happy wife, happy life. We don't live life like that. That's too stressful. We have this thing. What's it called? Respect for each other. I got both mugs from Teespring. Can't buy the clothes. Oh, so she got the mugs, and then she still sent me like 15 bucks, I think. What a nice lady. I see Instagram, but not Teespring. Oh. Well, it should be like under the video, like in the bar. Like in the, like underneath the video, like before the description, I think. It's like automatic, because Teespring has a promotional partnership, I think you would call it, with YouTube. All right.
So you're gonna tuck this in, right?
Huh?
You're gonna tuck this in, right?
Yeah.
So the bottom seam is just on the
Okay. How can I purchase one of your finger paintings? Oh, you can email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. If you want to see them, go onto the Facebook page, My Hands Gallery, and all the available ones will be there. The prices aren't listed because of just certain galleries don't like that, so they just prefer not to have the prices shown. So there's that issue. But if you are interested in something, just inbox me and I will get back to you. I look under already posted video. It's not under a live video. Oh, okay. That's what Puffy Joe says. Yeah, so I guess it's not under my video here. Okay, let me go back up here. Okay. There we go. Where is that Hank squeaky toy? I'm not sure.
I think I put it up so that you wouldn't feel like when we went home.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. Puffy Joe says, "Hey Josh, how's it going?" Good. How are you? Just doing the dishes, you know? Hi Josh, and hi to your wife, and hi to all who are live. Hope everyone is doing well. Josh, hope your family is doing good. I'm still painting and getting better at it. Awesome. It's Friday night, peeps. Josh, sorry to hear about your sister being ill. Oh, that disappeared. Wish I could stay with you all. Big migraine, can't focus or type very well. Not really productive conversationalist right now. Love to you all. Man, that sucks. I've never had a migraine. I've had, well, maybe I have, when I was recovering from carbon monoxide poisoning. If migraine is what I had, man, that sucks. That sucks a lot. So I hope you get better soon, like right now. How's the chicken coop coming along? Haven't done anything with it since you saw, but we have the siding for it, which is reclaimed from a house from Tom. Yes, Tom, who is the guy who you saw me pick some barnwood up from, and what else did I get? A couple other things from him. He had that table with the goose heads. I got that the other day. Yeah, something like that. And anyways, he got the cedar siding ripped off his house, and it came off pretty nicely. So I have that. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Man, I don't get why this keeps doing this. Okay.
The drying rack is under the sink.
What?
The drying mat is under the sink.
Yeah. It's all fine. My Facebook page? What? Are you asking what my Facebook page is? My Hands Gallery. Or the other one is Ushitat. So I have two of them. My Hands Gallery just has all like the art on like canvas and paper and stuff like that. What would you call it? The non-sculptural stuff. The traditional media, if you will. Comics keeps disappearing just as I go to look at them. My hands are all wet. Hello everyone, says Melody Wood. Explain the photo from your video today. So, okay. In the last video that I just uploaded this AM, I show a picture that my friend took a while ago. So basically, in the picture, you'll see like this little circle kind of in the middle of the picture. Well, it's actually exactly in the middle of the picture because that's the lens of the camera, and it's really close to the mirror. So if my hand is the mirror, the camera was like this close to the mirror. Anyways, he was taking a bunch of pictures for his, at the time, Nexopia. Do you guys remember Nexopia? Well, Nexopia, you could just upload however many pictures in your profile or whatever it was called. And he was taking new pictures for that. And there was a, what would you say, like a little boy or whatever in this picture. So here, let me back up. So we worked at Arby's, and the staff bathroom was in the back area by the back door, sort of, you know, in the back entrance. Anyways, he was taking the pictures in there in the mirror, like with the door open, like just normal. Everyone knew what he was doing. He was just taking pictures in the mirror. And like when we worked there, it was pretty chill. You could do basically whatever you wanted when it was slow. And he had time to do that. We were all the rest of the staff were chilling in the drive-through area. And when customers would kind of blah, blah, blah. So he's back there by himself. We're all out here. And we know what he's doing. He's just taking pictures. Suddenly, it's like all normal and quiet. Suddenly, he just screams like a girl. And we're all like, what the heck? And he like runs towards us, like around the food prep station and stuff, and he's like freaking out, like like a weirdo, and we're like, what the heck is wrong? Like, what happened? And he's like going through the. So this was on a digital camera, and he's like going through all the photos, and he's like he couldn't find that picture that he was freaking out about. So someone else takes the camera, and they're like going through them, and they're like, what? He's like, no, go, 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 go. And so we're like looking through them, and then he's like, that one right there, and we're looking at it, and we're like, what? It's like all blurry. I don't get it. And he's like he like looks and he like zooms into it, and then there's like this little figure, and we were like, what the heck? It was like night and all that stuff, so we were all freaking out. Like we were all young, right? We were probably I was 16, I think. Maybe I was 15. I was 15 or 16, and so there's this little boy in the picture, and we're trying to figure it out. We put it on the computer to blow it up, and we're looking at it, and we're like, man, he probably made something look like that, because there was no one wearing this. Like he's wearing like a. If you haven't seen the video, he's wearing like a vest and a dress shirt, and we're all just like looking at it, and we're like, okay, maybe he has a vest. So we like go look in his car. We like look all around. We're trying to find like someone with a something with a vest, and we're like, maybe he just hung it on the wall. But anyways, we concluded that he was too freaked out to be making it up, and he's never denied that it's happened. So it's a possibility that he took a picture of a ghost somehow. And what's creepier is, so I showed my mom that, and she thought that was kind of creepy, and she just kept the picture. In the video, you see it's just on her like stove there, and for whatever reason, she just has it there. And her friend was looking at it one day, and she's like, "There's two people in this photo," and I was like, "What? Two people?" I'm like, "There's one right there who's a freaking ghost," and she's like, "Really?" And she's like, "And who's this?" And there's a woman behind him holding his shoulders, like like a. You haven't seen that?
No,
Okay,
that's so weird.
lost my mind again. Anyways,
That's weird.
that's that photo that someone asked to whatever, and that's a true story. I'm not joshing you. That's a true story.
I don't believe in ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts either. But like, what is that? What was it? Uh, Someone. Let's see here. Wanda from Bama. Hey Josh, I'm kind of late, so you may have already talked about it. But how is your workshop doing? Done any more work outside it? It's been raining again, so no. Uh, Ryan was over yesterday. He helped me go pick up a bunch of the siding that I needed for the chicken coop, and the siding uh, was basically on a trailer, so we just parked it in the back, and then he came and had a look at it, and he looked at it. It was nighttime when we got back here. Well, actually, it was only like 9 o'clock, but it was pitch black. Like it's what time is it now? It's not even 9 o'clock right now, and it's already dark outside. Oh, check out my new window. That's pretty cool, eh? Um, so yeah, it's dark already. Anyways, it's rained enough that it's a big puddle. Nah, it's a several small puddles, and it's way too much. It's looking more and more like I'm screwed for the winter, but we're still gonna plug away and try to do what we can. I was thinking about getting a shipping container to hold all my junk rather than build a shed. And then when the time is right, we will build a shed later, and then we'll use the shipping container for something else, or get rid of it or something. So just the only thing is the shipping container is like $3,000. I'm not sure if that comes with the moving service to get it here. My friend Drew, the guy who I gave my truck to when I blew it up, he said that he has access to some free shipping containers, but I would have to pay to have it moved. But I just texted him earlier today to see if he has any. I don't know. I still need to buy a truck and a few other things that I need for winter, so I may have to just.
Keep using the
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm not too worried about it because it's not snowing yet. Although last year it started snowing in September, so that would suck. We'll figure it out. Did you use that amazing product to hold the window in place? No, no, we used a different product. So that product, getting this window out was a bitch. We ended up smashing the window trying to get it out. Normally, you can just get the window out super easy. Like you just have to cut the silicone, whatever. We did all that and we could not push it out. That stuff was super strong. I don't know what it was, but the stuff we put it back in with is different, which is also good. It's a good product, but whatever. What at the end of that video, that teaser clip or that bonus Easter egg clip, I didn't know that the window. I forgot the ladder was down there. I didn't know the window fell onto the ladder and the ladder was holding up. I thought those strings of caulking were holding it up, and I was like, "How is this possible?" And that's why everyone was laughing, because everyone was like, "What? This is insane." Because we didn't film most of taking it out. I only filmed because I'm only going to do that as a flashback, because I'm not filming any vlog right now, because lately I haven't been doing anything kind of note. So I was just like, oh, I should film some of this for a flashback scene for one of the next vlogs. And then, so I was like, I was picking and choosing, and then that part we captured, and I was like, okay, that's a good teaser for the next vlog or whatever. Although the next vlog will probably be part 3 of the chicken coop. Not sure. We'll see. Hoping you and your brothers will get together and tell your story. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Dakota doesn't want to do it, so we're not going to. Alex's video on Curiosity Inc. You should check him and his family out. They're awesome. Are you telling me to do that or someone else? Because, yeah, I know who Alex is. The landscape on your drive to Arizona was beautiful. I tried to get some good shots of the different stuff. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I went through the one town, I forget what it was called, but they kept having signs everywhere of the, what do they call it, the archway? Or no, hole in the rock or something like that. Some arch thing. And I didn't see it anywhere. And then like an hour later, I see it and I quickly grab up my phone. I'm like, there it is. And then I got some filming of that, which is kind of cool. You enjoyed the Arizona video too? Yeah. It's nice and warm there. Well, really hot there. Have you ever built a do-nothing machine? No, I haven't. That's a good idea though. You should do a David Bowie portrait. I have. I've done 2 of them actually. But they're both sold. I believe I sold the last one like 2 years ago. I should do another one though. Hoping you and your brothers will get together to tell your story. I already answered that. I said I'm not going to. Hey Joshua, you make me laugh, man. You are a good-hearted dude. Thanks, Bradley Wood. Hey, you didn't put all the hearts this time. Arches National Park in Utah? That could be it. That seems right. Love your metal sculptures. Do you ever sell them? Oh yeah. So basically I sell them. I sell everything that you see me make unless I'm making it for myself. Or for Ashley or something like that. So yeah, I sell everything. If you would like to order something, just go to orderfromjosh@gmail.com. The wait list is kind of long right now, but I've been working on it as I have time. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Have I ever visited Vermont? No, I've not. I love being a witch on Halloween. Okay. Delina says, hi Josh. Hello. Delina? What's the White House behind you? Oh, that's where the president lives. Wait, does the president live in the White House? Yeah. That right there is a cookie jar in the shape of a house. Bet you and your mom had a great visit. Well, my mom's still there. Whoops, I just splashed the floor with water. Okay. Hello from Seattle. I was in Seattle. That's where my connecting flight was. So I was only in there for like 20 minutes. What states have I visited besides Arizona? So, Washington, because I just said I was in Seattle. California. I guess just driving through Idaho, Montana, Nevada, and yeah, that's about it. Let's see here a second. Uplisting eBay. I'm not sure what that means. I love how her little dog slept on the drive. Yeah. The dog's name is Chino. She slept like the whole time. She's very active and like hyper, but for some reason she wasn't then. Did you see any of Seattle or just the airport? When I visited it, yeah, I saw a lot of homeless people. Probably the most I've ever seen in my whole life. Yeah. I've never been to Hawaii though. Ashley said there's more homeless people in Hawaii. But I've never seen so many homeless people in my whole life. Like there's quite a few in Edmonton, I would say. Vancouver has a lot, yeah. But Seattle has like every single nook and cranny has like 2 people in it, and it's so sad. But besides that, we went to the music museum or whatever. We went to the Space Needle or whatever it's called. Of course, like we were tourists, right? We never went to the restaurant though, because we had to pay like $40 or something stupid to get to it. So we're like, get bent. Not $40 per person, but like for everyone. That was dumb. So we were like, nope. What else did we do there? We went on a sitting duck ride, which was okay. I don't like it doing tourist things, you know? It's embarrassing. Like, cause, I don't know. I can do the stuff on my own. Like, the duck thing was fine. It's just, you know, seeing all the sights on purpose and, like, taking a picture in front of stuff is so, I don't know, not my thing. If you like doing it, then that's fine. I don't care if I see other people doing it. I just don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't have the, there we go. Jessica has vertigo right now. Yeah, that sucks. Come to Australia. I would love to come to Australia. Were you the person who said that they were going to fly me there for free and pay for everything while I was there? I'm just kidding. No one actually said that. Same happens in Canada. Lots of people come out west to Vancouver or Vancouver Island. Did you say Sleepless in Seattle is your favorite movie? I don't think I've even seen that movie. Alright. Hi Josh, saw your vlog about your Arizona trip. Wishing your sister well. Thank you. Have you ever come to Quebec? Dude, or dudette, I didn't see who you were. I would never go to Quebec unless I was paid to go to Quebec. I'm not interested in having a hard time talking to anyone. Like speaking French, well, I mean, there's the stereotype that French people are jerks, and I don't necessarily believe that or anything, but man, the rules around speaking or like having English signs and stuff in Quebec is like the country speaks English. I don't get it. You know what I mean? So I'll probably never go there unless I have a reason to go there. I wouldn't go there just for fun. How is Ashley's chickens doing? They're doing good. They're ready to get housed together, but I have to get the coop done. And so I'm hoping that next week will be a coop type of week. I love the movie you recommended to watch on Netflix, Treasures Under the Sea of the Unbelievable. Yeah, that's a good one. A group of my friends and I were out serving the homeless, and my friend got pulled aside because he was told someone had OD'd. It was devastating. Yeah. The majority of people in Quebec speak English. It is a beautiful province. I've heard that it's nice, but I've also heard that it sucks. So maybe I should go there one day, but I just don't feel like going there for no reason. But perhaps one day I will. I'm almost done these dishes. No other questions. They are bilingual for the most part. Yeah, no, I know. Do you ever doing things Ashley like doing, even if you do not want to? Do you ever do things Ashley likes doing, even if you do not like it? I don't like going on walks when I've already been there 5 million times. So that would be just walking the hounds. So I do that. So today we went for a walk, and I decided that we should go straight and turning left instead of turning left or right. We've been there one time before, or I've been there one time before, but we went down some other trails that are around our area. So I went there so that it wasn't boring. So I don't like doing that, but I do it. Just because I have like this thing where I like to go on walks because I like exploring new areas. Or, you know, when you like watch a movie with someone else who hasn't seen the movie yet, and you like watch them instead of watching the movie again just to see if they'll like it as much as you liked it. I like doing that on walks too. So if there's more people who haven't yet been where I've already been 100 times, I like showing them that. In which case, I like the walk. So I shouldn't say that I don't like going on walks. I just don't like going a bunch of times, and when I already know what's coming up, and I can't really show someone else what it is. You know what I mean? There's probably other things too that she likes doing that I don't like doing. Oh, she likes going skydiving. So every like 2 weeks or so, she goes skydiving. And recently, so there's this program where you can go without a chute, but you have to be like, how many jumps do you need to have? Like, okay, like 30. Okay, so you have to have 30 solo hours, and so I don't know how many jumps that is. And then you can jump without a chute. So I guess, I mean, I like skydiving, but if you've already done it like a billion times, I guess if you up the ante, do it without a chute, there's that, and that's cool. But I don't know. I guess that would be an example. It gets kind of boring after a while. Oh man, I was trying not to laugh. That's obviously a made up story. That would be insane. What color eggs do your chickens lay? Like the shell? Or are you talking about like the yolk? So the yolks are purple and the shell is white. Which is also a lie. They just lay white eggs. One of them lays like an off-white color for whatever reason. our 2 new chickens are gonna lay brown eggs. What's your next project after the chicken coop? I don't actually know. There's so much to do, so much to do inside and outside. I want to do my closet. I don't know what else. I'm gonna put the skylight in, but that'll be when I get the skylight. I'll put it on. What else is there? I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff I still need to do. Wish you could come to Australia. I would love you to work on my house. Love your vision and your projects and art. Well, if you were paying, I would come, because I would love to go to Australia. That would be sick. But I might be like, taking the day off. I'm gonna go do whatever Australia has to offer. I really want a kangaroo crossing sign. So my friend, or well, my wife's best friend, I guess she's my friend too, but she's my friend by association, really. I mean, I consider her a friend, but it's Ashley's best friend. She got me, when she was there, she got me a kangaroo crossing sign, but like a novelty one, like a little one, like a, it's metal, and it's sick. It's in my shop, on my wall, on the old shop, actually. But I want like a full-sized one, like a big one, one day. So if anyone in Australia has one of those signs, I would love to, Matthew Fox is on. Does Ashley have any hobbies she does that you don't? Yeah, the skydiving, solo, with no parachute. Does she have seen? Yeah, she does lots of things that, like, she likes running, so she goes on those runs. She likes, I don't know, she likes, yeah, there's stuff, I don't know, there's lots. I can't even name stuff because there's so, yeah, we don't do everything together necessarily. Yeah, you got me again, Joshua. I thought you didn't know what you said, LL. Without a shout. Without what? Alright. I'm out of dishes. Okay, I'll show you the thing that I made here real quick. Let me just put this away one sec. Oh, Hank's barking. There's probably a deer in the yard. Hank? Good boy. Give me your hand. Good boy. Pound it. Come on, pound it. Give me your hand. He can usually pound it, but for some reason he's not. Pound it. Come on. Give me your fist, dude. Why are you looking at me like that? Look at his look. He's just like, nah. Hey. There we go. Oh, that wasn't quite it, but that'll work. What a good hound, eh? Look at his knowledge knot. He's a smart cookie. Look at his big ass nose. Look at these floppy ears. Good boy. Okay, I'm going to show you what I made. I have it over here. How old is Hank? He's 4 or 5? 4. So you follow my Instagram, you've already seen this. I posted this today. But I made this for a lady who has bought so much stuff from me. Super cool. So I've made one of these before. They take forever to make because it's just made out of a solid piece of steel, and then I have to cut it and then make the shape. And I keep it kind of crunchy so that it's like a cross between like real and cartoon. So the hole is already drilled in it, and then like it starts off as a rectangle, and then there's a hole over on this side as well. But yeah. And then here's another thing that a lot of people liked. This is gonna get sent out on Monday. This is just like a little, what is this, origami butterfly on a piece of fence board. This used to be my in-laws' fence, and they threw most of it out, but I was able to take some out of the dumpster and keep it. I made a lot of stuff out of this fence board. When back when Will and I had that store that we used to have, we made probably, I don't know, 100 different things out of the fence stuff. Yeah. Can you make picture holders? You mean like picture frames? I do, but I don't do it that much. I don't know. I only do rustic stuff. Oh, check this out. So I picked up some of these things from Staples. They're for certificates for the stuff that I make. Except for the only thing that sucks about these is they're so big. I need to get smaller ones so that I can just send them in. But I'm gonna do something for the sculpture stuff starting next year. Not this year, starting next year. Gonna figure it out. Mary Lamb says goodbye. Chota makes nice frames. Yeah, he does. Well, he made one nice frame at least. No, yeah, he does. He does. And we've made probably, well, I shouldn't say we necessarily. I mean, we have made a bunch of frames, but he's also made frames too. So he will take, like, some of the frames are not as elaborate as that one that he did there. Some of them are a little more simple, but they're all like unique, and they play to the story of the picture that they hold. So he has one that's a door. It's actually a window that we made look like a door, and it's I think it's death holding the window or whatever. He has the same one in his room. Yeah. Where in Edmonton can one see and purchase your work? If you go to Editions Gallery, they carry some of my paintings. I think they have two right now in the Edmonton location. So Editions Gallery in West Edmonton Mall. Something like that. Speak to Sean if you go there. Sean Bradshaw. He's the guy who I always deal with in that gallery. He's a really good dude. He's also an artist. Hey, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if you would. Yeah, you'd probably like his stuff. His stuff is really cool. It's like palette knife paintings. You should follow Sean Bradshaw on Instagram. I think it's Bradshaw Art. It's neat stuff. If you haven't subscribed to Josh's brother's channel on YouTube, it's Madness channel. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely check out Jakota's channel. I'm not sure when his next video is going to be out, but I don't think the wait is going to be as long as from his first video. I know that he started working on it, so yeah, it's going to be awesome. Oh, I didn't finish my thought on this. So a lot of people asked if I'll be making these, and the answer is no. I don't make this stuff anymore. The reason why I made this is because we had the store, and to pay the bills, we had to make stuff that we knew was going to sell really easily. So we sold these for like $2. And that was basically just so that we could keep the doors open. And it did. I'm going to sign this before I forget. We did make stuff that we didn't want to make because we wanted the store. And so we had it for a while until Will moved to Red Deer, and then we closed it down. It was, I should say, it was a store in a store. We rented the basement of a store. Yeah.
Someone's setting off fireworks.
Oh yeah? Someone's setting off fireworks right now. Do you want some Oregon plates for your collection? Sure. So the collection, so I don't collect stuff necessarily to collect things, so like that might become some sort of art or something. I'm not sure exactly just yet, but I don't know. Matthew Fox just shared Jakota's channel. Awesome. Hey, Matthew, if you don't mind, could you also put the link to Sean Bradshaw's Instagram, maybe, perhaps, if you can find it. It's a art account on Instagram. I think it's called Bradshaw Art. Isn't your work also featured in that shoe store somewhere in Edmonton? And I know a few are in Alex's shop. Maybe two, though he's not reopened yet in his new location. So yeah, sorry. So that shoe store is not in Edmonton. So when I was thinking Edmonton, I just thought the one place that is in Edmonton. Uh, the shoe store legit kicks in Spruce Grove, which is close. It's kind of like a suburban suburb of Edmonton, I guess you could say. Eh, what?
Enough already is wondering if you want her box that she sent. It was heavy.
Enough already is asking if I got a box from her. I have not gotten it yet. I've gotten a few things. I've gotten this. Uh, I got this, but I ordered this, so that's different. Uh, I've gotten this. And I got this. So no box yet. I haven't checked the PO box for a minute. Oh, I should probably go check it tomorrow. Oh, Matthew Fox just has the link there for Sean Bradshaw's art. If you guys could just go and check out his stuff, that would be sick. Enough already says, what the heck? I sent it so long ago. It's a ton of utensils. Oh, that's awesome. I have no idea. Someone asked what the address is to send stuff. So my PO box, I'm gonna do something here real quick. Just so you can see it. This is the PO box. See if I can get that nice and close. Let's see here.
Kind of blurry.
Oh, I guess that's hard to see. Hey, what's up with the Red Deer Art Expo you were planning? Has anything been confirmed or finalized? Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to do anything. We just couldn't find a place. Oh yeah, Matthew Fox is showing Will's channel, so there's that. So the PO box is PO Box 30017, South Park, Stony Plain, Alberta, Canada, 7Z2Y8. I do have it in the video descriptions of most of the videos. You usually have to scroll way down in the description. But yeah. What is your brother's name that lives in LA? His name is Ken. What is the address on YouTube? Is the address on YouTube? Yes, it is. Maybe put in description. I don't know how to put in description while I'm doing it. Hey, is that box you just showed what I sent you? Let's see here. No, it is not. Yours might be at the post office. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Good morning from Ireland, Josh. 4 a.m. here. How are you doing? I'm great. Ireland. I would like to go there one day. But I can't. I'm trying to get this. I have this aloe vera plant right here. There we go. See if I can do this. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can get to some more questions here. What time is it? I'll stay on for another few minutes here. Let's see. Just watched your road trip. How many in your family? I hope your sister. How many in my family? I have 5 brothers and 1 sister. And I have another half brother apparently somewhere. I've never met him. I have an awkward family situation. Not awkward, odd family situation. I seem a bit grumpy today. Really? I don't think so. Maybe I'm just tired. Matthew Fox says, Josh, you should be getting my package soon. So I'm beginning to suspect that Matthew sent me this bracelet that I tried to buy from him for free. So that seems makes me feel weird. Be cool if you got one of those scratcher world maps and scratched off where all people are from. So how many places? Be cool if you got one of those scratcher world maps and scratched off where all people are from. So many. So how? I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Christine666. Did you get your Popeyes? Yeah, I did get it. In the video, it shows it. The next clip, you can see like the empty Popeyes box on the dashboard as I go through the scenery. And then I had it yesterday as well because we have a Popeyes. We have a couple Popeyes around. They're kind of rare, but we went there yesterday. Me and Ryan went there yesterday. Anything is possible. I always wanted to go to New York, and finally I was able to go this year. Awesome. I'd like to go to New York too. I was invited to go to be a part of an art show in New York, but it didn't work out for some reason. I can't remember why exactly. I think I didn't have my passport. No, actually, it was because they needed me to be there in 2 days. And I was like, well, how the heck am I going to ship all my art there and then fly there and then be able to get it all back together and then ready for a show in 2 days? In theory, it would have been possible, but I don't have my private jet anymore. I had to sell that. uh, so you can uncover Ireland or Australia. Oh, you're saying where everyone else. Yeah. Okay. Well, this map behind me, I have everywhere where I've been, and then where Ashley's been right there. I've only been on this side of the world, there. So, yeah. Do it. Art show in New York City. It's very expensive to do art shows in New York City. It's very expensive to do anything in New York City. So it would have to be very for sure. Because I've done a few art shows where like they're busts, but they're more experiments, right? I have to figure out where is a good market and stuff. Going to New York doesn't mean anything if you don't sell anything and you lose your shirt, right? So I would have to know that I'm going to be able to sell at least $5,000 worth of stuff to break even on a 1 day show. And that, I mean, how am I gonna? Yeah, I would want to do a more than a 1 day show. You know what I mean? So Josh is coming to New Jersey to build my shop shed. I totally would, dude. I would have to have time and it would have to make sense money wise, but I would. Have you ever considered doing the DNA test to find out if you have other family members you don't know? I've never thought about that. Uh, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't really care to do it. I never find you grumpy, but a good humored guy. Well, thank you. It's expensive to breathe in New York City. Uh, Cindy L has a whole bunch of question marks. Maybe I missed something. Let's see if I can find your other comment here. Uh, I don't see your comment. Oh, wait, really? He doesn't seem grumpy to me. And then he's okay. Sold your jet to build the chicken coop. 5K would cover dinner. 5K in American is like 7K Canadian. Yeah, so what? That's still like I I would not be able to afford it. If I didn't know I was going to sell something, I wouldn't be able to do it. I couldn't justify it because it's not very responsible of me because I have so many expenses right now that I mean, I'm not going to die if I don't fulfill my obligations here, but I definitely want to be moving forward constantly. How much for a commission painting? Depends on what you're looking for. But they start at 1,000 for a 24 by 30, which is like a. I'll be right back. So this is a 24 by 30 painting. It's in a frame, so that makes it look bigger, but 24 by 30, that would be, that's the smallest I like to paint on. So that or bigger, and then yeah, they start at 1,000. Sometimes they're less depending on what they are, but yeah, usually. I detect no grumpitude from here. Josh, the package I sent probably says it's from Just Neem in Carry something. No, I haven't gotten it. I see all the names here. They're not any of that. None of them say that. What's up, Josh? Your hair looks great. What do you have planned for your next great masterpiece? Grizzly Oak. Okay, guys. Right now, if you click on Grizzly Oak's name, or however you do it, just subscribe to that guy. He's one of my good friends. He was the guy who was beside me at Art Walk. He does a lot of reclaimed upcycle art. Uh, and more so than just art. He like makes a lot of stuff. Like he made his fence. I don't think it was out of reclaimed, but he made it cool. He has a couple videos on YouTube. Um, but check out his Instagram and his YouTube. That would be sweet. My friend and I did New York for 1,600 Canadian each 2 years ago. This included flights, hotels, meals, and some touring. It was an extremely well researched and planned trip. Yeah. Hello to the host and everyone. Hello, Joy. Wow, cool. Uh, that's an incredible piece. Well, thank you. Kathleen Crete says, "Hey, I can't believe I caught you." Well, thanks for being here. Grizzly Oak, don't talk like I'm not here. There he is again, that guy, Grizzly Oak. His real name is Roberto, but it's actually not. But I mean, it is Rob, but I like to call him different names for some. What did I call him? I called him Robin. I would call him Robin, which I thought was just funny. But anyways, check him out. You may like him. If you think he sucks, then let him know in the comments. Definitely let him know. No, don't do that. That would be rude. Uh, I'm glad you're doing a live chat on a Friday. I don't have to get up tomorrow to work. I actually didn't know it was Friday until earlier today when I knew that I was going to a wedding tomorrow, which is I knew was on a Saturday. So today, to me, all the days blend together because the weekend doesn't mean anything if you work every day. But yeah. Uh, Marge McNeil says, "Hey Josh." Bill Taylor says, "Time for bed." Matthew Fox sent a channel link. I'm not sure what that's for. Probably for Grizzly Oaks. Thank you very much. What all have I missed, says Kathleen. Probably, let's see here. We talked about the ghost in the picture from the last vlog. We talked about skydiving. We talked about this fish. I don't know. We talked about a few things. Talked about using the ironing board for the first time in 5 years. Just opened it today. Yeah, I don't know. Bunch of different things. How's the negativity signs and hang planks going to fund your deck? Pretty good. In fact, here's one that I didn't finish quite yet. I don't know how many I sold so far, like 200 or something. Probably not quite that many. Or maybe more than that. I don't know. I've lost count. We haven't been keeping track. So, should probably figure that out. But we have it in the computer, so. Saw Ryan's video with his boat accident. I was scared. Oh yeah. So Ryan's at like 900 subscribers. If you check out Parkland Films, Parkland Films, all one word. Subscribe to him. I'm trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers so he can monetize. I'm not sure how many hours he has watched. You have to have like 4,000 hours, but he has good content. He goes on adventures like excursions of whatever, just around everywhere. Anyways, he has this one series going to Alaska and back, or I don't know if he's gonna film coming back. I think he has 4 parts out right now. I've watched them all. They're kind of short. They're only 15 minutes, but or in that area of time. But I've been trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys would check him out, that would be so cool. Um, if you don't want to, then don't worry about it. Anytime I suggest something, uh, it's just because I feel like I want to, not because I actually expect you to do anything. So don't feel obligated if you don't want to. Um,
How much does it cost to ship a plane to the US?
how much does it cost to ship a plank to the U.S.? Is Jean Saint Aubin. It costs like $13 or something like that. It costs more than the plank itself. The plank is $10, so it costs like $13 depending on where. I just have a flat rate because um, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, and sometimes depending on who's working at the post office, it costs more. And I'm like, guy, I just was here last Monday, and these cost this much. And they're always like, well, that's how much it is. I have all the different things. I even have like the Savey Save card, like the card that's so I can get express shipping or whatever. And it doesn't matter. The post office is really a joke. I don't understand why it's always so weird, but it is. Not using the ironing board for 5 years, surprised you hadn't turned it into an art project by now, and it is still around. Well, it was still in the packaging. Matthew Fox, I think he just put a link to Parkland Films. Please check him out. I think he's close to 1,000, and you need 1,000 to monetize. Nerdverse Apparel says he's at 903 now. Norma says Ryan's channel is so good. I can't wait for the next episode. Yeah, see, it is good. It is good. Our Saturday started 7 hours ago. Hello again from Abu Dhabi, UAE. I don't know what that means. You missed my greeting the first time. Well, your name's Ferrari? Ferrari AK? Josh, do you use an app for doing your vlogs or just hit record on your phone? I hit record on my phone and then I use an app to edit them. I use KindMaster, the one that you have to pay for because it has more options and different things like that. He only needs 97 more people. The joy is working for yourself. I started working for myself 2 years ago and haven't had a holiday since, but I am still loving it. I wouldn't be able to work for someone else again. That's how I feel. I mean, we've been able to go on holidays last year. No, not last year, no, right?
No,
The year before last year, we went 3 times, which camping, yeah. So our holidays, we prefer to go like exploring and stuff. Uh, but we've decided that we just like exploring one area in Souk. Uh, we'll probably go other places, but we really wanted to live in Souk, but it is so flippin' expensive to live in BC. And we were thinking about buying land there. It was like 200,000 for 10 acres of land, really far from any major city. Well, not really far, about 45 minutes from Victoria, with no utilities or nothing. It was just a piece of land that they chopped down the trees and moved the trees, but it was all just bumpy land. You had to do everything. And most people just had a tiny cabin on their spot or a trailer, and then they were just gonna start doing their landscaping and stuff. We were thinking about doing that and buying like a motorhome or a trailer or something. Uh, but then we were just like, oh, we can't do that because we don't have jobs there. We don't have like we didn't know how we were gonna be able to do it. There's a lot of artists who live there and are around there, and there's a community built around that, but we weren't sure if that we would need special permitting or whatever to do artwork and stuff there. I would need a shop, all sorts of different things. So then we decided that we weren't going to move there just because it was so expensive. There was one house that we think was condemned that we were going to move in or buy. We were going to try to buy, but it was like 300 and something thousand for like a little tiny bit of land. But it was right on the water. And there would have been room for a shop and stuff, but uh, that would have been a lot of work. So we decided to get this place. We got a steal of a deal on it because it was a foreclosure. And as you can tell, like I'm still working on it, not every day, but mostly every day. We're doing something to try to get this place back up. And yeah, so I forget what my point was, but you heard me talk a lot there.
That's the last time we went on vacation.
Oh, that's the last time we went on vacation. So we went, yeah, and we went 3 times. So maybe that makes up for missing it for 2 years in a row now. So we can miss it one. Oh no, we can't miss it one more time. Yeah, so next year we'll have to go. We're gonna try to, but we probably won't be able to. Yeah, it's just like buying a place. Is great because we own it. The bank owns all the debt, of course, which sucks. But it's nice to be able to do whatever we want, right? So if we want to build a catapult and launch flaming pumpkins, we can. We're not going to, but we can if we want to. Yeah. So it's worth it because we still enjoy our day to day. It just would be nice if we could take a break, but we just can't afford to and don't have time to take a break just yet. But we're working on it. I already did watch all his 4 series and the one on the lake. They're awesome. Oh, thanks. 911 now. Oh, 911. Thank you. The firecracker scene was funny. Yeah, they like dropped it or whatever and it hit him in the chest and I don't want to spoil it, but that's a funny scene. I got hit in the chest and then the other guy's like, yeah, it's funny. Oh, and Josh, this is Justin with the hats. Nerdverse Apparel. Justin. On Facebook, your name is something else. Okay, guys, Nerdverse Apparel. He's the guy who I believe he's the guy. For some reason, now I'm blanking. I've only talked to a couple people about doing hats. Pretty sure this is the guy who I'm thinking about, or well, I've thought about and have decided to go with him, just working on some things. For Ashley's hat and for my hat, we're going to go through this guy. It's yeah. There's a lot of things that are in the works, but a lot of it kind of depends on pre-orders and stuff. There's a lot of I don't know how to explain it without yeah, I don't know how much I should say, but we're working on getting those hats. I know it sucks that so many people are still emailing me asking me when the hats are going to be available. I really don't know. Yeah, it really sucks that the other company sucks so much, but they do. But I'm kind of glad now because this guy is actually pretty awesome. So yeah. Did you ever figure out what happened to Zero M? I have not. Have you asked Ryan about your signal light issue? He seems pretty car savvy. I haven't, but I should. I wonder if Zero M took on a new identity, is my guess. I was thinking maybe, but maybe not. I have you playing on the laptop and it's a different speed than my desktop. How weird is that? Why are you watching it twice? That's funny. I don't see Hannah in the chat anymore either. Oh, she is. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I was in Souk a few weeks ago. I go every year. Great art scene. Do you go see Sue? I'm gonna look for your comment, your reply. Have you gone to Foggy Mountain Forge to see Marty and Justin? Is his name Justin?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Marty and Justin. Uh, and then I forget what.
New pizza place?
Oh, the new pizza place, Stoked.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good place. You should check them out. That's at French Beach. Um, what's that? What's the old man's name who
I
has?
don't know his name.
There's an old man who does woodworking. He does carving stuff. He's a good place to check out. I forget what his sign says he's called.
I think it just says like woodworker or something.
Yeah, I might just say woodworker.
Carpenter.
And we went and saw the pottery people. We've seen all the artists around there, even the guy who does the beds and stuff. But yeah,
Fine. Naughty beds or something. He was cool.
Zero M might have done the skydiving trip without the shoot. Jean St. Aubin says you wish. Um, don't know what that means. Oh, their last comment was that Hannah isn't in the thing, and I said that she was my friend on Facebook. Are you saying I wish she was my friend on Facebook? Because she is. So that doesn't make any sense. You must be
What
talking
were
about.
you saying about moving to the island or whatever?
Oh, I used that angle grinder attachment you gave me in my last two videos, and even though it was worn out, it still works pretty good. Yeah, I saw those videos. Oh no, I did not see those videos. I saw. I've been meaning to watch them. I saw my other friend Landon use not that attachment, but another the Arbortech turbo plane attachment that I was like telling him to buy in one of his videos to make these eggs for the nest. Well, actually, it wasn't. He doesn't do YouTube, but Corey, our other friend, made the video for him. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, it doesn't matter. He only needs 80 more. Parkland Films. Check them out. You, Dakota, and Alex make me really wish I could move to Edmonton. Seems like a really great place to live with lots of art related stuff and people around. I live in a small Aussie town that has nothing. The art scene here is not great, and the scene that does exist is somewhat pretentious because it's very competitive. And I'm not really part of the famine mentality. I think there's enough to go around. I don't think because someone's going to buy his art, they're not going to buy my art. I think that's so weird where people do not help other people out. I'm just like, what is a matter with you? Because if I don't like your art, I'm not going to buy it. If I like your art and I can afford it, I'm going to buy it. It's not, well, he does art too, so I'm not going to buy your art. You know what I mean? So a lot of people have that mentality, and I think it's like a poison. Um, and unfortunately, that is in the Edmonton scene because Edmonton, it's a somewhat of a big city, but it's not a big city. So there, yeah, it's a this whole thing. But it is pretty cool. There are quite a few galleries and stuff if you like it as like a patron of art. But if you are an artist yourself, there's a lot of hate going on around certain artists. Like you get to know certain people. It's so dumb, but there's also a lot of great people. I shouldn't be super negative about it because it's not negative all the way through. There's lots of great people, lots of great artists. Lots of artists will come up to me and say, "Hey man, you're the finger painter guy. It's so good to meet you, blah blah blah," and I love that. And then I get to meet them, and if they do a certain type of art that I like, then I get to know them. And if I don't do a certain type of art that someone wants me to do, I can be like, "Hey, check out this person because they do that, and it will be better if they do it." You know, so getting a network of people together, I think, is always more beneficial than trying to hog it all for yourself as if you're going to get anywhere by doing that. I'd love to visit Edmonton and Stony Plain just to get to know these guys in person. Stony Plain's really close to me. Yeah, I guess you could move there. That's not a great town. It's very small. Josh, what do you think of the talus balls in the River Valley in Edmonton? Well, I think that they are stupid, but some people like them. Obviously, whoever works for the city and decided to get those like them. Uh, Art is subjective, and the subject there is trash. So, no, I shouldn't say that. I don't like it, but nah, doesn't matter. Perhaps if they were displayed better, because they just look like a whole bunch of balls on the on a hill. they're not displayed very nicely. So that probably makes them kind of more of an eyesore than like a like, oh wow, look at that art. It just looks like someone left a pile of huge ball bearings on the side of a hill. Yeah, I don't know. Nerdverse Apparel, so it's Bull on Facebook. Yes, so that Nerdverse Apparel, that is the guy who I'm gonna be working with, as long as everything works out. And it sounds like things probably will, as long as certain things fall into place. So the hats should be coming sometime. uh, my family has a cabin north of Seattle. If you ever need a low cost vacation, the thing about people being I would graciously take your kindness into consideration. It's just that I don't know you and you don't know me. So you might regret it, or I might be like feel too awkward to do anything once we get there. So I don't know if I would ever accept anyone's offer like that, but I do really appreciate it. If you had time to have a garden, what would you like to plant and what kind of vegetables and fruits? So we do plan on having a garden behind the shop. Uh,
Have chickens,
what?
kind of near the coop.
By the old chicken coop, which is across from the new chicken coop. And we're gonna have like a full garden of everything that we like, even the gross vegetables that I hate, because Ashley likes those. Um, she doesn't have taste buds, so uh,
Like tomatoes?
she doesn't choke on stuff that doesn't taste good. But like the standards like beans and peas. I love peas, like the fresh peas. We'll have that. Um, Probably have like squash and stuff. I hate squash, but she likes that kind of garbage. Potatoes, carrots, of course. As for fruits,
Zucchini.
we plan to have different fruit trees at some point in that big empty field area. Uh, Lots of raspberries, Saskatoons, I guess. We have an apple tree, which is right there. Apparently, the apples are really good, according to Ashley. I haven't had one yet, but what else? Ashley just said zucchini, so probably something to do with that. Um, Probably plant a money tree or two because we need that, and maybe rhubarb. We have a rhubarb thing, but the dog keeps peeing on it, so you can't use it. And plus, rhubarb tastes gross. So that. Oh, I would like strawberries, but I'm not sure if we'll. What the heck? What's up with my hair? But I'm not sure if we'll be able to get stuff like that necessarily all right away next year. But we plan on having a garden next year. You guys are young and doing okay. You have set goals and will reach them with time on your home. We've owned our home that my hubby built for 40 years, and there's always something to work on. Oh, word. Uh, Something is cheap living in comparison. Better slow down on the spending. LOL. I'm not sure what that is referencing. Seriously, how cool would it be if a large number of us could all visit around the same time? Well, you know what? We've been preparing our property to be what's the word? I want to throw like parties here, parties that are like art related. So there'd be an art show, but a little more than that. There'd be music. There's one of our neighbors always has like a country music concert somewhere. We can always hear it, and we can always hear like some southern sounding country people, and they're like, "Well, how's everyone doing tonight?" And then they'll sing a song. Anyways, so obviously, if they can do it, we can do it. So I was thinking about having like a stage, like a collapsible stage or something. Uh, my trail and stuff. So I'll have like an art walk so you can see all like the sculptures that I plan to make. Plus, you can buy the art if you want to. You can't stay here because that's weird, and I don't want you to stay here. But you can stay in the hotel in the town nearby. And I was thinking about having like a weekend long show, so you'd have like the food and stuff here, have it like catered. Probably have like my friends' businesses um, cater the events, stuff like that. I don't know. What would you guys think about that? That would be pretty cool. I don't have so much land that I could like have hundreds of people here, but I could have like 100 people here as long as my neighbors don't care. But we'd probably have to cap it at a certain amount that makes sense because also I don't want to get robbed. And not that I would think any of you would rob me, but if I'm having a big thing, there might be people coming. So, I mean, I might have to have a kneecapper on site. No, I'm just kidding. There's certain things that I have to think about to make it make sense. But what do you guys think about that? Um, Lisa says she has 14 acres. I love it and I hate it. I'm an hour away from my job. Yeah, that would suck. Uh, uh, I'm looking. Good evening, everyone. Josh, hope your sis will be okay. I miss Rain. What was that guy who stopped you while you were painting in Phoenix getting at? Oh, he wanted me to paint a mural on his restaurant, but I don't live there, so. Well, yeah, there's no way I'm going anywhere cold in the winter. I'm from the south, though I can't deal with the heat as well anymore. I deal with cold even less, so. Hello, Gwen.
Like Kevin's joke.
Huh?
Kevin said a joke. It's pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to it. Sue says, no, I haven't been to the Forge. Maybe next year. You should check it out. They got really neat stuff. They have this table there, this coffee table. I'm not sure how they haven't sold it yet, but it's so cool. I really wanted it for a long time. But, anyways. Wow, congratulations on the 6 years. What?
She's talking to someone else.
Oh, someone else. Okay. Awesome for Ryan. Like you, Josh, he's very interesting. Yeah, make sure you follow him. Parkland Films. I tried to convince him to do longer videos, but he's not sure if he'll do it. But I'm like, dude, you got to, because the people who watch our kind of content like longer videos, apparently. So, yeah, he said he doesn't know if he wants to risk it because he has a background in film, and he's like, well, for YouTube, you want shorter videos. I'm like, yeah, for a certain audience, but I don't know. I don't know. I will never understand how art can bring about hatred. It's about beauty and happiness and passion. I'm getting into these. Only 65 more lucky people need a sub to Parkland Films. Awesome. Edmonton is a nice place. Was there back in 2002 on our way to AK. What's AK? Arkansas? Let's build a trebuchet, says Grizzly Oak. Dude, if you came out to my place, I already have a trebuchet. I mean, it's not mine, it's Alex's. You know Alex, right, Rob? So the trebuchet that he's going to bring is fully functional and stuff. But I would totally build another one. And this is my idea. So we're burning down the old chicken coop this winter. We want to wait for the winter just because we don't want to start a forest fire. And I want to launch something flammable at it and blow it up. Within reason. I don't want it to be like Hollywood style explosion, but I want it to I want to launch flammable stuff at it. But the thing is that I don't want it to hit my freaking shop. So I have to figure out the right angle and stuff. I think it would be super fun to do that with a trebuchet. So this is a sneak peek. I'm not going to mention this on any vlogs and stuff, so it's just for the folks who were watching the lives, but that's what I plan to do. You should make raised beds. They would be easier on Ashley. Yeah, that's exactly what we plan to do for the garden. That's exactly what we're going to do. So if you guys could follow Grizzly, Jessica Crane says, Grizzly, please make it happen. Yeah, definitely follow him because his channel is, I want it to take off too because he's a cool dude in real life. Oh my god, Josh. Ashley obviously knows what good food is if she loves her veggies. She knows what's good for you, but have you tried like tasting them? Like if you can like go past your gag reflex for spinach, ugh. I mean, raw spinach is okay, but only if it's like scattered in a salad with other types of leaves. uh, we had a zucchini that were 2 feet long this year. Are they still good when they're really long? I don't really like zucchini, so I wouldn't know anywhere, anyways. But what are Saskatoons? Asked Smurfam. They're kind of like blueberries, but they're not. They kind of taste like blueberries, but not really. Kind of hard to explain. If you had to compare it to another berry, you would say blueberry. In fact, if you get a blueberry milkshake, oftentimes it's actually a Saskatoon milkshake. And I'm not sure why that is, but it is. I saw some chickens around here looking for a hotel in Canada to stay at, and the chicken coop you built showed up as a hotel for chickens on hotels.com. That's funny. Grizzly Oak said trebuchet again. Bell peppers, zucchini are a must. Hello everyone, Josh. Hope your sister is doing okay. Love rutabagas. What? I don't know what that is. Eggplant. I have a great rhubarb crisp recipe for you. That's what a lot of people say. And I'm like, does it taste like rhubarb? Because if it does, I probably won't like it. Although I do like strawberry rhubarb stuff. You gotta mask the rhubarb with something that tastes good so that you can't taste what doesn't taste good. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't mean that as a joke. I mean, like, rhubarb tastes disgusting by itself, but that little weird sour taste it has is good with something that's sweet, like strawberries, like in a pie. But by itself, like just like eating it like celery, you're just like, what is this poisonous celery? This is ugh. It's weird. It's like licking a 9-volt battery. Uh, Mike says, I don't think Josh has any opinions about vegetables at all. Can you tell me how to figure out which paintings on your Facebooks have prints to buy? They will say prints available in the description. So the prints, that means there's paper prints, which are the $20 prints, or there's canvas prints, which are I don't know if I have the sizes on there, but they usually are the same size as the painting. And then sometimes some of them have a smaller print as well. And then yeah, I'll show you one that I have. So this is one that I just picked up from Miles. If you guys have been watching for a while, you know who Miles is. So this one I have to sign a number still. But like it looks just like the painting. Like all the texture is in there and everything. So like something like this is, I think this one is 500 bucks or something like that. But yeah, this one is going to Ryan, the Parkland Films guy. He told me that he liked it, so I said he could have it. I said I would print one off to him, and I'm also going to paint him a new picture for all his help because he spent so much time helping me. 1 second. My phone is dying. So I'm just going to try to get to the end of this here and I'll hop off because it is already 9:40. And there we go. Who did you say had the funny joke, Ash? I don't know if I got there yet. Josh Cella says Smurf M. Yeah, that's funny. A revival. I wouldn't call it a revival. It's not a festival. It'll just be like a show and a fun thing to do. Come do. They can bring their tents to stay in camp. Not here. They can camp maybe in the Crown Land. Josh stock. That's funny. Josh, you know why a chicken coop has two doors? If it had four doors, it would be a chicken sedan. You know, Dakota, the other day, we were talking about the chicken coop joke like that, and we were thinking about making it making a car into a chicken coop. Like we weren't actually thinking about doing it. We were just thinking about having like a sports car, like a Mustang or something, turning that into a chicken coop because it just makes sense as a joke. But yeah, Joshua Palooza. Art festival with Josh. That is beyond dope. The package I sent you may say it is from Just Neem, as they sent it to you for me. Though there is a note inside that I wrote. All right, I will look out for that. He's at 937 now. He's getting close. Are you going to drive to or fly to Phoenix and drive her back home? Possibly, but my nephew might drive her home. Uh, Rewatch all your videos, says Leslie. Well, thank you. Here, art supplies are hard to get, and people don't want to pay for art. They want you to give it to them for free, which I don't mind sometimes, and often give my stuff as gifts. Yeah, I don't do that. That is a sure way to not get your art worth anything. But if you want to do that, of course, then do it. But if you don't want to do it, don't feel obligated just because someone is trying to make you feel guilty for having talent. I don't understand that. Or skill, or whatever you want to call it. You have to blow it up Hollywood style. Actually, I hope you have life insurance on Josh if he is blowing things up. Well, I mean, I'm not blowing it up per se. I want there to be a fireball, basically. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can get notifications. You guys should also check out Matthew Fox's art. Uh, he makes jewelry. I shout him out almost every time he's here. He's always moderating for, I don't know why. I never asked him to. He just said he would, so I made him a moderator. And yeah, so check him out. Uh, you should put Matt. You should put your a link to your stuff right there. That would be cool. Leslie says Grizzly who? Grizzly Oak. He's my friend from the art walk. If you watch my art walk video, he's that guy. You can find a link to all of his stuff there. He has a video. He has a video. He has a YouTube and he has a Instagram. He makes stuff out of reclaimed, upcycled. Yeah. Someone says, isn't it blueberry slash cranberry? Isn't what blueberry slash cranberry? I'm not sure what you mean. Does Ashley like okra? If it tastes gross, probably. Hey Ash, do you like okra? Yeah, she does. My brother Mike likes okra, and it's so weird. It's like eating like. Have you seen the movie Galaxy Quest? You know the aliens in Galaxy Quest? It reminds me of like eating their fingers or something. If you dislike someone, feed them. The rhubarb crisp is sweet with cinnamon in it. I hope there's a lot of cinnamon in it. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off here in a quick second. If you pour boiling water over the chopped rhubarb, it cuts the acidity so the baking is sweet. Oh, really? Gwen just subbed to Grizzly Oak. Thank you. He's a good dude. Yeah. Did you ever get on a horse this summer? No, but I've had the chance and I never did. What is Grizzly's full name? Grizzly Oak. Grizzly Oak, like the tree. I had the chance to get on a horse, but I just never took it because I had too much to do when I had the chance. I still could, but I just don't have time. Darlene said that she would have met me in Phoenix and given me the can of Apache Tears. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it though. Matthew Fox put his link there. Wicked Earth something. I forget what it is, but I watch his auctions that he does. I think he does them on Sundays or Fridays or Saturday. One day, one of these days, and he does them for hours sometimes. And he's very kind. He calls everyone sweetie, which I find weird because I would never do that, but he does that. Um, Sundays for auctions, he says. Yeah. All right, I'm at the end here, so I mean, I skipped a lot of you, but I didn't mean to skip anyone. It's just there's a lot of comments. I love all your videos, long and short, because I can always pause it if I can watch it all in one go. When people complain about that sort of thing, it makes me laugh that they haven't figured that out. I know people are idiots. But anyways, just gonna do a little stretch there. I have hey Ashley, this person asked if you will wave goodbye tonight.
I'm snuggling with Hank.
She's snuggling with Hank, so sorry. That's her kind way of saying screw off. No, I'm just kidding. She would not say that.
I would if I wasn't laying back.
She said she would if she knew who you were.
No.
No, she said she would if she wasn't lying in bed. She's in bed, so we're all going to take off. Oh, someone told me that this was a gang sign the other day when I said rock on or whatever I said. This is not a gang sign. This is the horns, classic horns. I don't know why anyone thought that was a gang sign, but it's not. Anyways, guys, thank you for checking me out. Thank you for checking out Ryan. Ryan's helped me out a lot, so I would really appreciate it if you guys checked out his channel, as well as my brother Will and my brother Dakota. Check out their channels. Casper's Creation is Will's, and Dakota's is Madness channel. And then check out everyone else I shouted out. Check them all out because they're all good. And if you would like to support me in a certain way and are able to, but don't feel obligated, check out my Teespring or check out my Facebooks and see what I have available. And we'll go from there. If you'd like to be put on the waiting list, that would be grantastic. I really appreciate all you guys. So thank you very much. I will talk to you. I don't know when. I'll have the paint. Oh, sorry. I should address this. The paint video. What time is it? Maybe I'll start editing it tonight, and maybe I'll have it up tomorrow night or the next day, or something like that. I know you've been waiting for that for a long time, but yeah, yeah. I haven't gotten around to painting. Unfortunately, it sucks because I love painting. But anyways, peace out. I just burped.